Kahalal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to my elders, apostles, and the bishops of Great Millstone, where I have learned this truth and where I am still learning this truth. And also shalom to the remnant and the elect of Israel. Lord willing, I'm of that number. All right, this is again and again and again going to be a video on one of the many warnings that the Lord has left us in this prophecy. All right. Specifically, this warning appears in Revelation 13, verse 16. All right, that's where we're going to start. It reads, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." Okay. "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." So let's get some words. First of all, let's get these words first. All right, first of all, that he, all right, that word he speaks of Esau Edom. Okay, Esau Edom, the wicked and the so-called or self-called white man. Okay, now does that mean all white-looking people are Edomites? No. Some white-looking people are Israelites. All right, it is the spirit that beareth witness. It is the spirit that beareth witness. But Esau Edom is indeed the self-called white man. Okay, how do we know this? Through prophecy. We would know that Edom would be ruling in the last days. All right, it is his prophecy to gain the fullness or the fatness of the earth. Right? Who is in control of the earth? Who makes the laws? Okay? Who makes the laws? Who determines what month it is? What money is used? Right? Who does this? Who does the world sought after for everything? All right? And want and need of everything. Who does this world seek after? Okay? For the most part. All right? That's how we know. He fits prophecy. On this channel, there is a video series called I think it's called Satan, the Angel with the Sweetest Voice, or something like that. Or even I don't know. I can't remember the titles of these videos, but we go into through notes, all right, that we have went over and learned and still continue to this day to go over and learn. We have lessons on this. Okay, so search the channel. Okay. So now, what does this causeth? What does that mean? What does that mean? Let's get the Greek word for causeth. He causeth. Oops.
Hold on. Strong's G 4160. Poieo.
All right. So let's go look at this. Poieo. At the bottom of the definition, it says to make ready and so at the same time to institute. So Revelation 13 and 16. And he makes ready and at the same time and so at the same time to institute all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, they cause the problems, they present the solution. Now in these days, they call themselves and put themselves in the seat of the Most High, and a lot of you people treat them, all right, and reverence them like the Most High, to the point to where you throw the Most High's word behind you. You don't want to hear what the Most High says in these scriptures and has been saying in these scriptures, but you will obey this man to the best of your ability. You will obey this man to the best of your ability, but he is only a man and not a God. And he's about to find out, and so are you. All right? Ordo ab chaos, order out of chaos. All these problems are being caused, which is on the back of their $1 talisman. All right? But all these problems are being caused. All right? They're not just coming up out of the blue. All these things are being caused by this man. All right? And his cohorts. Okay? All right? To make ready and at the same time to institute. They're making all people ready. They're making all people ready so that they can institute this MOTB. Now we'll go into it. Let's get another word out of this scripture, Revelation 13 and 16. All right, let's go to this word, Mark. All right, this is a word from Mark. Before we go here, I don't even have it out here with me. Anyway, this is a word, the Greek word for Mark.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
All right, charagma. All right, it says a stamp. It says an imprinted mark. It says of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of it says here Antichrist. What that is anti, against, okay? And the Christ word, we see it as the Messiah, okay? So against the Messiah, all right? So again, of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of people that are against the Messiah, okay? Followers of the anti-Messiah, all right? Strong's definition of charagma, it says a scratch or etching, i.e. stamp, as a badge of servitude or sculptured figure, okay? Graven mark, okay? So he's going to cause all to receive this charagma because he runs the planet. All right, let's go get this. Is it Job 9? I don't know. Let's just do it right. Hold on. Let's see. It was Job 9. Wow. Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who gave him? Who gave him that? All right, that's something that is over their head, literally. But the Lord did this, man. Okay? That's how he knows who is who. The Lord knows who is who. And he told us who is who by prophecy. All right? Everybody is in their lot. No matter where Esau goes, there he is. And that goes for everyone. No matter where we go, there we are. All right? The question is, filter yourself, or the thing is to filter yourself through these scriptures if you care. You say you love the Lord and he loves you. Filter yourself through these scriptures and see where you land. See what path the Lord has you on. Are you a vessel to honor or dishonor? All right, we know the wicked is a vessel to dishonor, but are you a wicked 2/3 Israelite? Are you someone that's holding on to this place? Or are you someone that's doing these things to the best of your ability? Are you someone who says that the law is done away with, that you can eat and do what you want as long as you're a good person? Or are you doing the things to the best of your ability? All right, these are different paths. Okay, these are different paths. Again, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right, what kind of man would do this? What kind of man would go in and try to paint their images in the Bible? All right, what kind of man would have you feel like he is the Lord and not give all praises and honor to the Lord? Okay. What kind of man, okay, is the earth given into the hand of? All right. It is the wicked. All right. So let's that was verse 16. Okay. So now let's go to the browser and let's see what news we have on this today. Today we're going to type in cashless. All right, we'll type in just 2 words. We'll type in cashless digital. All right, that's all I'm gonna put. Cashless digital. Now let's see what happens. All right, let's just see what articles come up, what headlines come up. We may click on some, we may not, but this is all going towards prophecy. Even without putting this cashless digital, or even before putting this cashless digital in the search bar, look around you. Everything is going digital. Everything. Okay? The dollar is on its last leg. We're running on fumes as far as the dollar goes. All right? All things are going digital. Okay? Let's just click on this really quick. It says, what is cashless society and how does it work? All right, this is a Britannica article. Again, the title says, what is a cashless society and how does it work? This article is from I'm looking for a date. I don't see a date at the top. Maybe it'll be at the bottom. I don't even know if we'll get to the bottom. Anyway, this is what it looks like. All right. It says a cashless society is one in which cash in the form of physical banknotes and coins is not accepted in any financial transaction. Who's making these rules? Who does this? And this is worldwide. This ain't just in your city or on your block or in your state or in your country. This is worldwide. Who made this a thing? Esau Edom. All right, it's pushing this because it's a means to an end. It's to get you to Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Again, a cashless society is one in which cash in the form of physical banknotes and coins is not accepted in any financial transaction. Instead, people and businesses transfer money to one another digitally via credit cards or debit cards, electronic money transfers, cryptocurrency, or online and mobile payment services such as PayPal and Apple Pay. Although no existing society is cashless, many economists believe that consumer preferences, all right, they put it on you first. Consumer preferences, your preference to do this, all right? Many economists believe that consumer preferences, competitive pressures on businesses, profit seeking by banks, all right, and other government policies designed to facilitate cashless transactions will soon lead to at least a few cashless societies. All right, I'll read a little bit more, but you can see where this is headed. All right, there are various measures of cashlessness, yielding different rankings of countries along a cashless continuum. But most experts agree that Sweden is now closest to the cashless ideal. Now, what's going on in Sweden? All right, when this MOTB, okay, it's already here in the earth, and hey, so many of these people in Sweden got this thing. Thousands of people got this. All right, go look at that. Okay, go look up Sweden and the micro C-hip or the RFID C-hip. Okay, and they're telling you that Sweden. What did they say? Hold on, let's go. Again, it says there are various measures of cashlessness, yielding different rankings of countries along a cashless continuum. But most experts agree that Sweden is now closest to the cashless ideal. All right, let's look at this word ideal. It says ideal has multiple meanings, including a standard of perfection. And this is the context. All right, they want you to believe that idea or Sweden is a standard of perfection when it comes to cashless. And if you don't look into what that means, what direction Sweden is going in, and what it means that they are more ideal, okay, actually, you need to look at that, right? Because that is the example that they want the rest of the world to go in. All right, ideal has multiple meanings, including a standard of perfection. An ideal is a model of something that is perfect or without equal. For example, the ideal date would be dinner with your favorite movie star. All right, a principle or way of behaving. Okay, this is another meaning of ideal. An ideal can also be a principle or way of behaving that is of very high standard. So they're putting Sweden as one, a standard of perfection. All right, a way of behaving that is very high. That is a very high standard. All right, it says ideal has multiple meanings, including an adjective. Ideal can be used as an adjective to describe something that is perfect or the best possible. Okay? Man. All right. So they tell you without telling you, but they're telling you. And that makes me think of a quote right there. We're not gonna let me finish reading this. Okay, so Sweden is now the closest to the cashless ideal. Cash is now used in less than 15% of transactions in that country. And the value of cash in circulation has declined significantly in the 21st century, now representing about 1% of GDP. All right. Swedish retailers and restaurants are now permitted to refuse, man, listen up. Swedish retailers and restaurants are now permitted to refuse cash payments merely by posting a sign. And more than half of all Swedish bank branches no longer handle cash. To facilitate the transaction to cashlessness, central banks in some countries have introduced government backed digital currencies to replace or complement banknotes and coins. Mm. Again, that C-19 was a weapon, man, to get things back in line where they want to. They have but a short time. All right, so they have to get things back in line to go where they needed to go, and they will succeed. All right, to a certain extent. This is down further in the article. It says the global coronavirus pandemic that began in 2020 also contributed heavily to an increase in touchless and cashless transactions. Okay. All right. There's a lot more in this article, but you go look it up. Now, when I had mentioned two things, let's get the scripture first. They have but a short time. All right. Let's do this. Revelation 12. Uh, Revelation 12 and 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens. All right. These people that are not in the heaven. All right. This is um, that they are on top. That they are in a high place on this earth in their rulership. Right, even the highest in this rulership. Speaking of Esau, Edom. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens. All right, so rejoice, Esau. Okay, and ye that dwell in them. Everybody who's taking advantage of this wicked world. Okay, being on top. Okay, it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. And woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. All right, so all you elite, you just rejoice now, man. Rejoice now. That's what it is telling you. And to us who aren't them, all right, woe to us. Why? Why is it woe to us? For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right, that's why they are being so terrible. But we haven't even seen the most terrible part yet. All right. Okay. All right. But he has a short time and he knows it. So these things are going to happen fairly quickly when they start to rolling, especially when this prophecy gets fulfilled, this MOTB. Things are going to start moving very fast. All right. And now to the men of the Lord, these things are moving fast. Okay. So I have mentioned that they tell you, they tell you without telling you. But we, all right, the people and men of the Lord, we see this. We see this. Okay. So let's just read this quote. All right. This is a quote by Marshall McLuhan. I don't know who this guy is. I haven't done my research on him yet, but listen to this quote. It says, "Only puny secrets need protection. Big discoveries are protected by public incredulity." All right. So, what is incredulity?
Incredulity.
Definitions from Oxford Languages to noun. It says the state of being unwilling or unable to believe something. Okay, you are unwilling or unable to believe what the Lord is having told to you, shown to you by his men. All right, again, unwilling or unable. What is unwilling?
Unwilling.
Unwilling, adjective, not ready. Eager or prepared to do something. All right, or excuse me, not ready. All right, eager, you're not eager, and you're not prepared to do something. All right, the sentence it gives is he was unwilling to take on that responsibility, and that sentence being given as an example during this video and this subject matter is a spiritual thing, man. He was unwilling to take on that responsibility. Okay, that speaks to you 2/3 out there, you 2/3 Israelites, man. Similar words to unwilling: reluctant, unenthusiastic, hesitant, afraid, resistant, involuntary, disinclined, averse, man, slow. All right. Again, that quote, only puny secrets need protection. Big discoveries are protected by public incredulity. So back to that word, incredulity. The state of being unwilling or unable to believe something. Unable. Let's look at what unable is.
Unable.
Adjective. Lacking in skill, means, or opportunity to do something. All right. So the Lord didn't give you the skills to see this. So you are unable to see the truth. You're unable to see these secrets that the Lord is putting out here, that the Lord is opening up to you, to the world, okay, to his men. All right, you are lacking the skill to see. The Lord didn't give you the skill to understand anything past a certain point. All right, you made it to a certain point, you hit a stumbling block, and there you are. The Lord just made you that way. All right, and Lord willing, he does not put that spirit on me. Okay. So let's get back and search another. Let's see, cashless digital. Let's look for another headline. So, wow, man. I don't even know know which one to click on, man. Let's do one. I don't know. Let's type on this contactless. This is from Visa. All right, contactless. How it works. A convenient way to pay. Let's see what even these credit card companies are saying. All right, contactless payments using Tap to Pay with Visa. What are contactless payments? Contactless payments are transactions made by tapping either a contactless card or payment enabled mobile or wearable device over a contactless enabled payment terminal. So what do you think they're going to try to progress towards? All right. Okay. Cards, phones, watches, and other devices use the same contactless technology. When you tap to pay, checkout is secure and convenient. All right, they're going to come at you with convenience. Benefits from contactless payment: secure, convenient, touch-free. Where to tap to pay. In the U.S., thousands of merchants of all sizes accept contactless payment. Tap to pay at many of your favorite places like fast food restaurants, grocery stores, pharmacies, vending machines, and more. Just look for the contactless symbol. 80% of all in-person purchasing made with a Visa take place at contactless enabled merchant. Oh boy. All right, they're showing pictures of gyms, 7-Eleven, Aldi, Costco, CVS, Dunkin' Donuts, Foot Locker, Jimmy John's, KFC, Lowe's, McDonald's, Office Depot, Panera, Starbucks, Subway, Walmart, Whole Foods. All right, this thing goes on and on, man. But you can see what they are programming you to do. The world is going in this direction. All right, this tapping of cards and phones, that thing is going to get old too. You can still take somebody's phone, steal somebody's phone and get their data. Okay, so what's going to combat that? All right, get this thing in you. That's what they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you to get this thing in you, man. As a matter of fact, let's tap on this now. It says this is by, hold on. Let's tap on this and see what. This is by an article by Intersect. It says the financial authentication company. All right, it says digital payments, the safest, most efficient way to handle digital payments. Offer your customers simple, secure, and unified payment authentication experiences across several digital payment methods, including QR, peer-to-peer, and peer-to-merchant payments. Benefits to your business: fast, low-friction digital payments. One solution for both card and account-based payments. Simple stack technology. All right, so it was tailoring to the people in the first article. Now it's tailoring to businesses in other articles. Let's tap on this other article. It says 3 steps to make a cashless world work. And everything I've tapped on has wanted cookies. All right, they already want to track what you're reading. They want to track what you're reading, let alone track. Hey, man, it's not about money anymore, man. All right, money steers you people. Money steers you people. It says a cashless world is in plain sight. And they always start out like this, telling you that there's negatives and positives, but talk you right into doing these things. It says there are pros and cons to a cashless world. Here are 3 steps to make it work. In 3 short months, we went from using cash to not using cash. This is quite a statement given how many predictions have been made about the demise of cash. Whether we go to cashless or less cash, society remains to be seen. But we can all agree that payment preferences, as well as the systems to handle them, have changed. The acceleration towards digital payments will create new opportunities for the entire payment ecosystem, including banks, but it will also expose weaknesses for those who are not, for those not prepared to adapt. So up above, they told you whether we get to a cashless or less cash society remains to be seen. But then at the bottom, it's pointing to just cashless. They're telling you. Okay? They're telling you. I'm just reading from this article now. It says the COVID-19 pandemic reinforced an already growing shift to digital payments. And what it did was it fast tracked it. That's what the hell it did, man. Through fear. All right? That was all planned. A means to an end. All right? Again, the C-19 pandemic reinforced an already growing shift to digital payments and likely drove a 3 to 5 year acceleration in their use. All right, PwC Consumer Research shows that online purchases have increased from 33% to 45% since the start of the outbreak. And I don't know when this article was. Furthermore, over 90% of consumers are likely to continue using e-commerce channels after C-19 subsides, indicating a change in online and in-store purchasing habits. All right, I don't see a date on this article, but they're talking like this is during. Yeah, I don't see a date. I don't see a date. Anyway, let's get out of there. Let's do some of these drop down questions. It says, will the U.S. become a cashless society? It says similar rates have been recorded across other Scandinavian nations, while Hong Kong predicts cash will account for only 1.6% of point of sale transactions. All right, right there at the register, or right there at the point of things being brought. Usually you'd hand over cash, but at this point, only 1.6%. Hong Kong predicts that only 1.6% of point of sale transactions this year will be without cash. All right, but despite this global shift away from tangible currency, the U.S. isn't likely to transition officially anytime soon. All right, here's one. Why do they want a cashless society? It says a cashless society offers a range of benefits such as convenience. They stick with that word convenience. We're going to go into that definition again just in case someone's watching this that didn't see it before. Speaking of the definition for convenience. Again, why do they want a cashless society? Who is they? All right. The they is the he that is in Revelation 13 and 16. Anyway, why do they want a cashless society? A cashless society offers a range of benefits such as convenience, transparency for who, all right, and stability. However, there are concerns about financial exclusion, privacy, and security. All right, let's get this definition for convenience.
Convenience.
Again, definition from Oxford Languages: the state or being able to proceed with something with little effort or difficulty. All right, your laziness. The world has become lazy. So using something as a convenience is going to be, I mean, they approach you with the convenience side of thing. Most of the world being lazy are going to go with it just because of convenience, not thinking anything beyond that. What is the full meaning of convenience? It says the fact of something being easy to do or get to, etc., or something that is useful and helpful. Convenience and comfort are both major factors in consumer choice. And it seems it's a factor in spiritual choice when it comes to the truth. Y'all want something that's convenient for you. You don't put the Lord first, man. You want something that speaks to your comfort, not the truth. And nobody can dispute that. What is Luke 21:15? Luke 21. You can't dispute the truth, man. The truth is the truth. Luke 21:15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. You can be mad at the truth all you want to. All right, just for future reference, y'all see me drinking this bottle. It's not. This isn't effing. This isn't effing vodka. I'm not saying that effing wasn't in this bottle at one time, but this is from fruit being juiced now. These bottles come in handy, man. It's glass. It's not plastic. I guess I could rip this sticker off, but alright, it's not gonna make a difference if the sticker is on it or not. This is juice that we got from juicing fruit. Okay. So save your glass bottles. Start putting more healthy things in them, man. All right, so it doesn't matter how mad you get at the truth, how uncomfortable it makes you, how much you don't want to hear it. It's still the truth. It is still the truth, and you cannot gainsay nor resist it, man. It's always going to be the truth. The truth is always going to be the truth. And facts don't give a F about feelings. Okay? So, I think we'll leave it there for now. We'll do some more searches because this warning is going to keep going out. And this is only one channel. This is only one channel, and still, when this thing comes to fruition, all right, when this thing happens, because it's not a question of if, people are still going to say they didn't hear. Even people who have watched these videos over and over again, they're going to say they didn't hear. They're going to say they didn't hear any of the warnings that the Lord gave. They're going to say they didn't know that they should have been doing this or that, or not doing this or that. A rebellious people, man. All right, so Kohala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to my elders, apostles, and the bishops of Great Millstone, where I have learned this truth and where I am still learning this truth. And also Shalom to the remnant and the elect of Israel. Lord willing, I'm of that number. And Lord willing, we'll see you in the next video. Shalom.